loud. So probably it's for us to feel home. Little sleep. More than yesterday, but still kind of little. Could have been better. But it's okay. We'll survive. Cars. Right? Safety first. Yeah, definitely loud. Feel like home, really, I do. I really do. Can't wake up without this. This is why I like trips and events days. I can have more of these when I can. Because I'm not paying for them. Not as fancy as, what was it? Waldorf Astoria, right? This is what today's meeting looked like. Messy bed. I do like the light though. That's why I love huge windows. I was lucky. I've been to New Zealand once, and there I fell in love with the windows that are just like, that take the whole wall, because they have them everywhere. It's like their thing. It's like floor to ceiling, ceiling to floor windows. Love them. That's in my dream apartment. Yeah, with a view on Manhattan. Yeah, sorry to see you're not in my dream. The meeting is not starting. I need to iron my blazer. And the meeting is not starting. It's like time is ticking. Should I start ironing? What if I turn off the camera? Oh, okay. I turned off the camera and the host has joined. Fun.
The hammer for you can just use your head on anything you need to nail into the wall.
Exactly. Oh, that's for sure.
So,
Okay, this is great. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, we're here.
We'll be working.
Oh,
right up
Harmon
there.
Ho. Oh, this is where we are. Okay.
into here. What's that color show?
That's like a mermaid, but freaky, scary. Very Shakespearean. Why are they called Shakespeare? Oh. Oh. Well, that's kind of disappointing.
These tables I find were way less effective back in the day.
It smells weird.
It does. It does.
Faux smoke.
I need another coffee. I'm a little bit dying here. Okay, I have to brag about it quickly. I have my ambassador's phone number now. Come on.
Anniversary of Dr. Lexington's as Taiwan's 5th democratically elected president. So President Lai held a press conference today, and please allow me to read the part of the remarks he made on democracy. To safeguard our free democratic way of life, we must stand united and work together with like-minded, freedom-loving partners like you. We are grateful for Freedom House's support and the important role you play in protecting and promoting democracy around the world.
Alfred could not be with us this evening for health purposes, but your presence and your commitment is unwavering, and we greatly appreciate it. Let's give Alfred a round of applause. I had the opportunity to spend a couple hours with Alfred the other night, along with Tom Conway, our other trustees, and Karen would be glad to know that his memory at 95 is twice as good as mine. Co-founder of the Crimean Solidarity Movement, Mr. Mustafayev, has provided legal, medical, and social support to victims of political persecution in Russian-occupied Crimea. Tragically, tomorrow marks the 7th anniversary of his arrest. In 2020, he was sentenced to 14 years in prison. His detention, widely recognized as politically motivated, his case has been condemned by Amnesty International, the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, and by our own Fred Hyatt program here at Freedom House. While Mr. Mustafayev is unable to be with us tonight, we are honored to welcome a distinguished guest to accept the Alfred Moses Liberty Award on his behalf. Her Excellency, Oksana Markarova, Ambassador of Ukraine to the United States, will join us. Please join me on the stage at this time.
Thank you very much, Chair Willis, and big personal thank you to Ambassador Moses. I'm so happy to be here with all of the friends I see in the room, with all the senators, congressmen, everyone, and especially amazing team of Freedom House. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything you do to support freedom. Today, as Ukraine fights for our loved ones, our homes, defend ourselves from brutal Russian aggression, it's a special honor for me to accept, on behalf of Sever Mustafayev, this inaugural Alfred Moses Liberty Award. It's particularly important that this award is presented to Sever just a couple of days after we have all spoke about a very sad day for us, the day of remembrance of the victims of the genocide of Crimean Tatar people, which we in Ukraine mark on May 18th.
Can you imagine that? Can you just imagine that? Can you just imagine that? So I talked to the ambassador later at the end of the event, and I got a chance to speak about our project, the Ukrainian Women Monologues Play Project. And she told me to write to her and that they might help us through Ukrainian House in DC. And I thought we have Ukrainian House in New York as well, so there might be connections. Like, I mean, can you imagine to have your ambassador's cell phone number? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So cool. So cool. I'm shocked. I texted my partners in this project. I was so excited. They haven't replied yet, but I was so excited. I was just rambling in my text. I hope they will be as excited as I am, because I think I was on adrenaline like good adrenaline. Is there such a thing as good adrenaline? I'm not sure, but I'm so excited. I am so excited. And I also met the ambassador of Poland, which is also nice. And surprisingly, he was the first non-Ukrainian person who asked me where my hometown is, and I told him, and he didn't ask me where is it, because usually I have to explain people where it is. He knew. That was impressive for me. But you know what I caught myself on when I spoke to the ambassador and her husband? So in my everyday life, I use English so much more that I had to translate in my head. Because when I talk to my parents, we are from a Russian-speaking region. We speak Russian, or like a mix of Ukrainian and Russian, which is called Surzhyk. But I write a lot in Ukrainian because a lot of my friends switched to Ukrainian, and we text a lot in Ukrainian. But verbally, I rarely use it. I only have one friend with whom I do speak Ukrainian, and this is one of my partners in this Ukrainian women's monologues project. And that's it. So I caught myself that probably I sound kind of weird because I literally am translating in my head from English, not even from Russian. I translate from English into Ukrainian, and I think it sounds funny because if you translate certain expressions like word by word, it sounds like nobody speaks like that. But come on, I've been here for how many years? 12? Yeah, I came, well, this is almost 13. Wow, June 15th will be 13 years here. Milestone. Yeah, trying to hydrate. Because on the events day, I'm usually very bad with hydration. But wow. Today just blew my mind. Like, can you imagine just an ambassador of your country just casually giving you her cell phone number and taking yours? Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And now I have to go to bed. Like, how do I go to bed having all these like thoughts in my head, being this excited, and I don't have a bathtub to get a hot bath? Maybe hot shower will do the same thing? I don't know. But I am so excited, my God. You know, it's like I always try to avoid meeting important people in, you know, when I'm just working. You know, it's not like I'm part of that crowd because I'm staff. And it always feels weird, like, what do I do? Like, what do I say? I don't know. But maybe it's just like some weird thought from my head, a cockroach in my head. We have this expression when you have some weird thoughts, like a fear, but it's kind of silly. We call it cockroaches in your head. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. And this woman is doing this important job for us, always negotiating, trying to get us deals to help our country, to help our soldiers, to get help, aid, like anything. And as you can imagine, these past half a year were quite a roller coaster for her. And this administration demanded that we sent another ambassador here. But no. I'm fascinated by this woman, honestly. I feel like some little girl next to her. Okay. Oh, my eyes are red. Wow. Did I tell you that I'm excited? I did, right? I just can't believe that this happened. Just wow. Really. Really wow. Really, really wow. Okay. I should put myself to bed. Because my God, it feels like I'm on drugs or something. But I'm not. Or like I drank coffee that actually works on me, and now I'm all jittery and shaky. Wow. But I guess it's all in my head. You know, the weird thoughts that I have right now is like, am I even good enough to communicate to people on such level? Because really, it's been the second year of her coming to this event. And when she left, I told, like, before she left, she stopped by and we talked. And I told her that this is becoming a tradition, so I hope we'll see you next year. And she told me, I hope I will see you earlier. You have my number. When you come to DC, please let me know. And I'm like, wow. Oh, wow. And now it's like, what will I talk about to her? I don't know. Like, she's this senior position person, and who am I? It just feels like, I think it's another cockroach, you know? Like, I'm not good enough, that cockroach, but I think I showed you this one. I'll show you what it says. It says what my acting teacher told to me. And this is something that I really have to work on to put it into my head. I don't know if the camera mirrors it, but if it does, I'll tell you. It says, where, how do I, here. I am enough. I am enough. That's what it says. I am enough. I don't know. It's like, I guess it's the whole psychological journey of how you work on this I'm not good enough thing, you know? Really, I can't believe that. Just can't believe that. It's like, how do you suddenly become psychologically mature? Because, you know, age, you can be mature, and I am mature. But next to all those people, I feel like, I don't know, a schoolgirl. That's definitely some cuckoo thing. I guess I know it's like self-worth is built through achievements, and I don't think I have enough. And that's where I need this reminder. But I guess we all have our own system of value. And I know a lot of my friends, they're like, no, come on, look at you. Look, you did this, you did that, you did that, you did that, you did that. But for some reason in my system of values, like self-worth, probably it's value is probably not the right word. Like system of enoughness, if I can phrase it that way, it doesn't mean a lot. And you know what the irony is? This comes from my hobby of reading and studying psychology. So the irony is, unfortunately, that for people who have this type of thinking, if you don't work on that, you will never be enough. Well, you will always feel like somebody is superior than you. Somehow it got engraved in my brain. But you know what? A good thing is that I realized that it's just like a bug in the system, which I don't know how to fix yet. But the good thing is that I started thinking about it, and it's like, you know, when you start thinking about something, it works like you give yourself, your brain an assignment, and even if you're deliberately not thinking about it, it is still running on the background. It's like you have different windows open on your desktop, and even though you don't see it at this moment, it's not on the top of all the windows, there are still things happening there. So this is what I love about psychology. It's like you give your brain an assignment, and during your everyday life, your brain will pull out the information you need to kind of figure out or solve that assignment that you need. It'll pull out this information, or it will kind of point you like, oh, here's the opportunity you need for this and that. So I'm on my way. I'll get there. It's like you have to start at some point, right? You have to start. If you want to be on top, you have to communicate to people who are on top. And without being bad in that, you will never become good in that. So the earlier you start, the faster you get there from like this being bad point to being good point. So why don't I start with a communication with the ambassador, right? Why not? This can be it. Okay. I feel like I'm going a little bit crazy now. It's like physically I'm so tired, but my brain is just like working. You know, it's like in a clock or some mechanism, like the wheels are turning. What do you call those wheels where it's like, you know, like this? It goes like this. I don't remember what do you call it. But yeah, they're turning. I'm very excited. I hope my partners will be as excited as I am. Okie doke. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Get some rest, and I will try to. Good night.